Hello and welcome to a new video review, this time about the new Swampfox Warhawk 5 to 25 by 56. Swampfox is a very young company. It was founded in 2018 and the headquarters is in Colorado in USA. The company has in offer a lot of products like prism scopes, red dot sights, rifle scopes for long range, but also wide angle rifle scopes, so for very close range shooting. Two of the series are wide angle rifle scopes, and three series of them are designed for longer range sports shooting. The Warhawk series of rifle scope, which is also the model I have here in front of me, is the most expensive rifle scope series in their selection, and all scopes in this series have a 5x zoom factor magnification, and in this series are currently four rifle scopes with different kind of magnifications. The series was introduced in 2022 and all of them are tactical rifle scopes designed for PRS style shooting or shooting at different distances with quick engagement, so you don't need to make adjustments with the turret, but you can use also the reticle, which is positioned in the first focal plane. Now the rifle scope here in front of me is the Warhawk with a magnification from 5 to 25, and it has a 56 millimeters objective lens. This scope is can be used also for hunting, and that's why the outer diameter of the objective is 63.5 millimeters if you want to mount a night vision or thermal clip-on device. The scope is waterproof. It is filled with nitrogen, so you can use it also in very cold environment and you will get no internal fogging, and it is totally shockproof, so you can use it on the strongest calibers like 50 BMG, and the scope should work well even with a long or many shots with such high calibers. The length of the scope is 390 millimeters and the weight is 1070 grams, so it is a very average 5 to 25 magnification rifle scope if we compare it to other brands. The scope is made in China by a OEM producer, which is very known in this industry because also other manufacturers do the same. And what is very interesting about this rifle scope is the price point. It comes for approximately 880 euros. The reticle in this rifle scope is positioned in the first focal plane, so you can use the reticle for measuring or calculating the distance, for bullet drop compensation and similar. The bullet drop compensation can be used, can be made with the reticle and with the turret, because in the first focal plane you can use both. Let's say take measure with the reticle and make the adjustments with the turret, or directly with the reticle. It's the same, because the reticle subtensions are also in milliradian like this turret here. Currently there are two reticle options available, the sharpshooter MOA or sharpshooter mil, so milliradian. Both of them are Christmas tree style design, and if you order the mil version, the reticle comes with the mil and the turret, and the same with the MOA, so MOA turret and MOA reticle. The reticle is also illuminated, and for the illumination you have 12 intensity settings, which can be adjusted with this part of the turret. Between each setting you have an off position, so you can immediately come back to your desired illumination setting, and you don't need to go all the way around to shut the illumination back off. The illumination is very strong, so you can easily see it on a bright sunny day, and on the lowest position it is also usable for low light conditions. It is a bit too bright in my opinion on the lowest setting, but if you use it on a white target, it's easily you can easily use it. It will be a bit difficult if you use it for hunting on so let's say a dark target. I think the reticle will be too bright, so you will very difficultly see the animal. The battery compartment is located here, and for the operation you need only one CR2032 battery. Like this. And on the same turret is also the parallax. So this inner part of the turret is for the parallax. The parallax goes from 15 yards all the way to infinity, and as you noticed, you have a really big part which goes from 15 yards up to approximately 250 yards or meters. So because it's such a big part here, you can very easily fine-tune the parallax to your target, and with when it's like this, it's very easy to fine-tune. From 250 meters or yards upwards, it's not very much space, so after this distance you have to be a little bit careful with your parallax adjustment. It's a little bit delicate, I would say, so you really have to make very small adjustments for the parallax. The parallax wheel feels very smooth and is a bit stiff, but still very easy to adjust. I think it's the right amount of force you need for the adjustment. Now for the construction. As you can see, the scope is completely made out of metal, so there are no rubberized parts anywhere on the scope. And on the ocular is a European style eyepiece. So like this, it's very easy to adjust. And again, the eyepiece is again quite stiff. I like something like this because it's not, you don't need to adjust this very often, and like this you cannot accidentally somehow move the eyepiece. Then the magnification ring is very nice and grippy. I think it's also easy to use with gloves, and you get from the lowest to the biggest magnification in 180 degree turn. Also, the magnification ring feels very smooth, and what is special about this magnification ring is that you can very easily mount the included throw lever. There are two of them included, a big one and a small one, so you can choose which one you would prefer. The installation is very simple. You just have to take the throw lever and put it on like this. So from forwards you have to go backwards, and you're already on your position. Then you just take the included screws and secure it from this upper side. Like this, you're already set. So really easy and quickly to adjust. The main tube of this rifle scope is 34 millimeters. So it is designed so that you can really use it in harsh environment. And now for the turrets. These are tactical turrets with clicks in milliradian, so 1 centimeter clicks at 100 meters. The turret is also lockable with a push and pull design, like this. Like this it's locked, when it's up it's unlocked. The clicks feel very positive, and the clicks are very tactile and audible, so you can easily make every single click like this, and not like on some turrets when you want to make one click you accidentally make 2 or 3. So the clicks are really nice on this scope. In one revolution of the turret you make 10 milliradian of adjustment, so 1 meter at 100 meters. And the turret is a multi-turn turret, so you can make multiple turns with this turret. What I don't like on this turret is that you don't have any turn indicator, you don't see any lines, and you don't have a mechanical turn indicator, so you don't know in which revolution you are currently in. This is a bit downside, I would say. And the next thing is you don't have a zero stop. So like this, you don't know where exactly is your zero in which revolution. You have almost every time have to go to the lowest position and then back to the zero, or so that you know where you are currently in. Zeroing of this turret is very easy. You just have to take the included tool or a coin. So it's very quickly. You just have to unscrew this upper part. First you lock the turret, then you unscrew this upper part like this. Then you take the turret down and adjust it so that the zero is facing forwards. Then you just put the turret back in, then the upper part like this, and you are already set. So really quick and easy zeroing with this turret. I really like such a simple zeroing like this. Next one is the windage. It's also lockable, and I have to mention the locking function is really nice. It has a positive feel. The clicks on the windage feel again very positive. They are also very audible, so you can easily hear every single click. And in on the Windage Turret you have 5 milliradian of windage in both directions on the turret, but again this is a multi-turn turret, so you can go even further, so multiple revolutions like this. Again, for the windage, I would like to see that you go only to 5 mil, because you cannot not make an error of a whole revolution. But windage, normally we do not go such high, so many clicks, so it's normal that we, when you're on the 2, that we come back to the 0 from this to this direction and not to the other. The turret is also available in MOA, so if you order MOA version, then the reticle comes in MOA, and if you choose to have the MOA version, then in one revolution you have 25 MOA of travel. The internal elevation of this rifle scope is 90 MOA or 26 mil, so quite a lot of travel for this rifle scope. The MOA version of this rifle scope comes with quarter MOA clicks. Okay, now for the optical performance. For approximately 880 euros, the optical quality is very good. There is a little bit of chromatic aberration, but again, for this price, it's still very, very sharp and the colors are very accurate. The field of view on the lowest magnification is 8.1 meters at 100 meters, and on the biggest magnification is 1.5 meters at 100 meters. The eye relief is 90 millimeters, which is enough even if you shoot very strong recoiling calibers. The eye box is also very good at all magnifications, and yeah, as I said, optical quality of this rifle scope is very, very good for this price. Now, what do you get in the box with this rifle scope? And as you can see, you get really a lot of additional parts. First of all, you get a cleaning cloth, a really big cleaning cloth. Then flip-up covers made from hard plastic. They feel actually very, pretty nice. A sunshade, a honeycomb filter, then this tool for zeroing, 2 throw levers, the manual with all the information about this rifle scope, how to use it, and everything you need to know. Then also about the reticle, with all the reticle subtensions, with how to calculate the distance to the target and so on. Then you get also a CR2032 battery for the illumination, and lastly 2 stickers about the company. Okay, now what is the main competition of this rifle scope? First of all, I think the Arken Optics, the SH4 6024x50. It has a 4 times zoom factor, less field of view, and a 50 millimeters objective lens. So in lower light conditions, the picture is not as bright. But it has also great turrets, but no zero stop. and also no locking function. But the Arken is approximately 60 euros cheaper. The next one is the Vector Optics Continental 4-24x56. It is the same price. It has a 6 times zoom factor, also a zero stop. It is smaller and lighter in weight, but it does not come with so many accessories like this scope. So with this scope you really don't need to purchase almost anything else except for the mount. But again, with the Vector Optics you get the mount included, but not so many accessories. The next one is the Athlon Helos BTR Generation 2 6-24x56. It has 4 times zoom, less field of view, and it is more expensive, but also much shorter and lighter in weight, like this scope here. The next one is Arken Optics EP5 5-25x56. The Arken does not feature a locking function. It is heavier. It is approximately 80 euros more expensive, but it is shorter and has more elevation. It has also a zero stop, and the turrets are really good on the Arken. And the last competitor against this rifle scope is the Vector Optics Continental 5-30x56. The Vector Optics is much more expensive, approximately 100 euros. It does not come with so many accessories, but instead it comes with a mount included. It has a 6 times zoom factor, and because of the 30 times magnification, you get approximately 5 times more zoom on the upper range. The turrets on the Vector Optics are, I think, a little bit better because they have a turn indicator, a zero stop, and also a mechanical turn indicator. The Vector Optics is also approximately 200 grams lighter in weight. Okay, now all in all, I think the Swampfox is a really good rifle scope for the price. The optical quality is very good, also the edges are very sharp, and I really like that it comes with so many accessories, because you don't have to purchase any additional accessory except for the mount, which you can choose then which height do you need. So all in all, I think it is a really good rifle scope. Okay, this was a short video review of the Swampfox Warhawk 5-25x56. If you have any additional questions, click the link below, and if you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.